The richest people don't announce their wealth, they build it in silence. Want to know how? How to outsmart everyday financial traps silently draining your bank account. Ever felt like your money disappears faster than you earn it? But don't worry, I've got you covered for all of these questions. These are low-key money hacks that the wealthy use to grow their fortune while staying under the radar. By the end, you'll have the exact blueprint to grow your money consistently. Without attracting unwanted attention, any of these insights could change your financial future forever. Subscribe the Wealthy channel, and let's get started. Number 1. The 24-hour rule. The secret billionaires. Used to avoid stupid spending. Ever bought something on impulse and regretted it later? That's exactly how most people silently drain their future wealth. Imagine two people, Mike and Sarah. Mike sees a $500 designer jacket and buys it instantly, justifying it with, "I work hard, I deserve it." Sarah, on the other hand, follows the 24-hour rule. She waits a day and asks herself, "Will this make me richer or poorer?" The next morning, she realizes she doesn't really need the jacket. Instead, she invests the $500 in an index fund, which over 20 years could grow into $3,200 with 8% annual return. Fast forward a decade. Mike is drowning in consumer debt, while Sarah's silent investments have built her a solid six-figure portfolio. Before you buy anything that isn't a necessity, wait 24 hours. If it's still important, go for it. If not, congratulations. You just saved money for your future. Number 2. How grocery stores trick you into staying broke. How to beat them. Did you know that grocery stores are designed to make you spend more than you need? From the scent of freshly baked bread to the strategic placement of essentials at the back of the store, everything is a psychological trick. Studies show that the average shopper spends 20% more than planned just because of clever store layouts. Think about it. How often do you walk into a store for milk and leave with chips, chocolates, and a $5 coffee you never intended to buy? Always make a list, set a budget, and never shop hungry. Don't let emotions control your purchases. Stick to the plan and let your money grow in silence. So next time you step into a grocery store, ask yourself, am I shopping smart or falling into their trap? Number 3. Save thousands by buying smarter. In The Millionaire Next Door, Thomas J. Stanley reveals that wealthy people don't chase discounts on small things. They focus on long-term saving strategies. People believe saving money is about cutting back on lattes or skipping vacations. But here's a secret. It's also about knowing when to spend more. Think about it. Buying a single roll of toilet paper for $2.50 versus a 24-pack for $20. Same product, but one is 40% cheaper per unit. Now, apply that logic to groceries, cleaning supplies, and personal care products, and you're talking about saving thousands of dollars per year, money that could be invested instead of wasted. The poor buy based on what they need today. The rich buy based on what they'll need in the future. Number 4. The buy once, cry once strategy. People think saving money means buying the cheapest option. But here's the truth. Buying cheap often costs you more in the long run. You know what's expensive? Buying the same cheap product 5 times instead of once at a higher quality. The buy once, cry once strategy is spending more upfront on high-quality items that last, rather than replacing cheap products over and over. Chose quality over quick savings. Next time you make a purchase, ask yourself, will this cost me more in the long run? Because the real waste isn't spending more today. It's spending again and again tomorrow. Number 5. Embrace frugality wisely. Daniel, a young entrepreneur. He used to penny pinch on every expense, buying the cheapest tools, skipping networking events to save on fees, and refusing to invest in mentorship. As a result, his business stayed stagnant. One day, he realized that true wealth comes from prioritizing value over cost. He started saving aggressively on unnecessary luxuries but investing heavily in business tools and personal growth. The result? Within 3 years, his income tripled and he built a thriving business. Don't be cheap, be strategic. True financial success isn't about hoarding every dollar. It's about making every dollar work for you. Number 6. Leverage tax-advantaged accounts. The average person makes a huge mistake. They ignore tax-advantaged accounts. These accounts allow you to legally reduce your taxable income and grow your wealth tax-free or tax-deferred. Think about it. Would you rather pay 30% in taxes every year or let that money grow untouched for decades? This single decision can mean the difference between retiring comfortably or working forever. If you're not using tax-advantaged accounts, you're giving away thousands of dollars for no reason. Number 7. The debt destroyer strategy. Debt is like a financial anchor that keeps dragging you down year after year. But here's the truth. Most people are stuck in debt because they don't understand the true power of strategic repayment. In The Total Money Makeover, Dave Ramsey highlights that debt isn't just a number on a statement. It's a silent thief that robs your financial freedom. Too many people make the mistake of paying off their debt in a way that keeps them trapped in the cycle. They might pay the minimum on everything, letting interest pile up, or focus on small balances first, only to leave larger debts growing faster. This slow approach to debt repayment might feel like progress, but it's actually keeping you broke for longer. Number 8. Cash flow is the secret to real wealth. Cash flow is the fuel that powers your wealth. Compare that to someone who just saves a chunk of their paycheck. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a leaky hose. Focus on building systems that bring in money consistently and watch how your financial situation changes. The real wealth comes when you stop relying on just one source of income. Instead, think long-term and create multiple, reliable cash flow streams. When you focus only on saving, you're limited. But when you focus on cash flow, you unlock endless opportunities to multiply your wealth. Number 9. How to trick your brain into making smarter. Spending decisions. You're probably spending more money than you need to, and it's not your fault. It's the clever tactic of price anchoring that retailers and marketers use to manipulate your perception of value. People make the mistake of buying products based on what they feel is a good deal, often without considering if they actually need the item. The problem? They often fall for false anchors like comparing an item's full price to a discount price, leading them to believe they're getting a bargain when they're actually paying more than they should. Stop comparing everything to a sale price. Anchor your decisions to real value. Ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I just being influenced by the discount? Number 10. The never go broke again rule. Let's face it, too many people live paycheck to paycheck, constantly fearing that they'll run out of money. They make the critical mistake of not planning for the future and neglecting to build a financial buffer. In The Millionaire Next Door, Thomas Stanley highlights how most self-made millionaires live below their means and focus on financial independence rather than temporary satisfaction. Built a healthy savings fund and invested in assets that produce cash flow, ensuring his wealth continued to grow even during tough times. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Build a financial buffer and set yourself up for success before it's too late. The real power comes not just from earning, it's in how you protect and grow what you already have. I'm grateful for the chance to share these insights with you. If this video made a difference, like it, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe for more powerful tips. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for joining us today. Our wealthy discussion will continue in the next video. Until then, take care.